Hello and welcome back to Filmfaker's Commentary with your friends from Superliminal Films. This episode we are Jaredless for a reason because he really doesn't like this movie and the rest of us do. We're going to be talking about a pivotal sequence in Phantom of the Paradise, the creation of the Phantom of the Paradise. I'm Dan.
Paul.
Max.
I gotta ask, why have you been doing that?
Max.
All right, fair enough.
I'm used to the Max funny name from the podcast. That's Poor
Okay.
Man's Process, Superliminal Films podcast.
And Paul's having a stroke.
Yep. So I don't know what to do with myself not coming
All
up
right.
with a
Well,
funny name.
we're gonna watch a songwriter and convicted doper attack the people who are trying to sing his songs.
Smack. Jack. Let's see it. I love this movie. Jared is way wrong, by the way.
Super wrong.
If you guys have not seen this movie, it's an early Brian De Palma movie, and it is so much fun.
It really is, and it's so well shot. Like,
I mean, it's Brian. I said Brian De Palma.
yeah, that's true. But like, it's so 60s.
Paul, you like this movie, right?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
The visuals and the musics.
Oh yeah, music's great. in this
Hey,
movie.
Paul didn't just say I like it good.
Well, this isn't a retro review.
That's true. Oh no!
It's so good.
It's this whole thing is so like this handycam POV is so well shot,
It's great.
and that car is gorgeous.
I mean, everything
Rolls-Royce.
Swan owns is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the deal. And now his new his Xanadu, the Paradise. Although I don't know if this is the Paradise, yeah.
Yeah,
Because Beef comes down those steps later on.
Yep.
When he's,
I give you beef.
Garrett Graham.
The
Fantastic.
just everything is so like it's well framed. All those butts. That's 60s butts too. They don't make girl butts like that anymore.
Dude, when the scene where they're all in the bed. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you haven't seen this movie, seriously, or gals, just you really-
Gowls?
Gowls.
Is that like the half of Tim's podcast?
Yeah.
Capes and Gowls?
Capes and Gowls. If he has a female guest,
That she's a gowl.
you really gotta.
What's cool
Give
is
this a
this
watch.
looks like a theater backstage.
Wardrobe
and-
storage.
And Batman's Batcave from this era.
Well, also that. But it looks like a theater backstage. Like if you've seen Birdman, that's what a theater looks like backstage, and this is very similar.
I agree. I mean, it is. I'm sure. I mean, knowing then they shot this on location somewhere.
Yeah.
I love this. The helmet, man, so iconic.
That helmet's great. I want one.
You can get them.
I know, but they're way too expensive.
They're a couple $100.
It's like
for a
$300.
decent- No, I saw one for like $250.
All right,
That's
well,
the cheapest one. I mean, it's expensive. But I mean, if you were going to cosplay this, like,
it's true.
if I were thin, I'd cosplay this in a heartbeat.
So would I. This is great. Just like and then the split screen.
this
How many times do you see a split screen in cinema? Not very
outside
often.
of Brian De Palma, nearly never.
Yeah.
Phone conversations.
Yeah, that's true. They do a lot of split phone conversations.
But man, so you see that bomb go in on the left, and the trunk closes, and that trunk does not leave frame, I don't think, in the left. And we can watch and see
No,
for
it
sure.
doesn't.
But I'm pretty sure that trunk is the focal point of, like, the focal length is set for that trunk, and everything.
I'd like to point out the block. If these sequences, and I do believe they were shot simultaneously. Yeah, because you can see the camera guy walking in the background.
Yes, you can. There are a couple times you can see the camera guy in this movie.
Yeah, it's amazing because you can tell this was shot in one.
It's an experimental. I mean, it's early Brian De Palma. He was really pushing the limits of creativity with his early work. I mean, always. He's a master for a reason.
Even over on top of all this, you can hear the bomb ticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, and at the beginning when the dun 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 dun, dun, and then it goes,
the
and it
bomb
ticks
comes in at
time.
the same time.
It's like a metronome. It's great. I mean, it's just everything is so well handled, including what's going to be this woman's boobs here by Philbin there in a minute.
That already got handled.
Yeah,
Oh, did those get handled
Yeah, that
already?
gets handled in the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
When he's telling her that she's not getting paid to be cold.
Yeah. What a douche.
Swan.
Swan, the great Paul Williams.
The greatest Paul Williams.
It's true.
Sorry, Paul, you're not the greatest Paul.
No, we said the greatest Paul Williams.
But Paul Williams is the greatest Paul.
You didn't say that.
But
He will
is.
die and be reabsorbed into the Paul one day. And then we will all have his greatness.
So say you all.
So say we all.
So say you, Paul.
We do not say that.
But yeah, I love this. I mean,
Because you can see in the background of the one shot the foreground of the other shot.
it's so, and that trunk is still there. You know that bomb is still there. You do not know when it's going to go off.
I also want to know why those girls are wearing tights even though they're wearing bikinis. That bothers me. I've never noticed that before tonight, but that bothers me so goddamn much.
They have legs?
Yes, Max, they have legs.
How about that? Never noticed.
And they don't need them. Oh, the juicy fruits.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The push in. Oh my God, it's so good. Here we go. Boom. They just don't shoot movies like this. I mean, that's why Brian De Palma is still remembered to this day, because who the hell would think to do that?
No one but Brian De Palma. And who the hell would think to do a YouTube series where we just watch scenes from a movie and talk about them?
Certainly no one who wants to make money.
And no one but Superliminal Films. www.superliminalfilms.com.
Donate.